So we have the first question from Tan Nguyen. Forgive me if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, because I only take 3 hours Vietnamese class. So just, I already see your camera on. Please go ahead, ask your question directly.
Thank you, Ivy. And thank you, Leesa, for a wonderful presentation and sharing. So one of my questions is that how is the due diligence process between deep tech and the general tech startup different, given that deep tech usually takes a lot of time in development and they need a lot of cash upfront at the beginning, whereas general tech, like VC, generally look at traction, the customer pipeline, and revenue. So what metric do you use?
That's an excellent question. We are not, market matters, right? But in that early stage investment check, they're probably not even at the market yet. They're probably still building out the product. And so the question is what does the product look like today? Is that product likely to be adopted? Is there any proof that it's likely to be adopted? Does it do what it says on the tin? Is there a proof of value? And what we're also looking at is, does the team reflect the team that is needed to finish building this product, to harden this product as you scale it out across 8 markets or more? So we are looking at scalability in the broader term, but we are also looking at is whether or not that really is a product that can do that. And the other thing we look at, and this is a very simple proxy just when we're screening at the upfront, is this oxygen, aspirin, or jewelry, right? As you know, specifically in hardware, quite often one architecture is going to win and own them or rule them all. And so when we think about hardware architecture, the question is what is the likelihood that this is going to become the standard? And obviously we do a lot of deep tech research in our ecosystem to understand what kind of take up this thing is going to get. And also based on the proof points that it has today.
See if the product, the solution actually work. Do you mean that the executive team, the one that do due diligence, need to have expertise in technology? Do you need to be an expert on that? Or
if you don't want to get done for negligence, you would certainly want someone who is technically proficient to evaluate the technology. And you can hire that in, right? A lot of people spend roughly between anything from $35,000 to $75,000 a transaction just to make sure that technology is what it is. I know a particular company, and I won't say which one, which said that it had all of these patents approved, that it was this fantastic robotic device and it did this, this, and this. And of course, when you get under the hood, none of those things exist. So as investors, we have to be absolutely sure that the product is what it says on the tin, that it has the likelihood to do what it says on the tin, even if it's not yet proven. And it depends, remember, which stage you're investing in. Am I a seed investor? Am I a pre-seed investor where the product might not even exist yet? Or am I a late stage investor? All those things matter. But you asked me what's the difference between general tech and deep tech. I would imagine in general tech, our good friends on that side of the table are not doing much of that work. They're more focused on the market and understanding whether or not this company is going to be able to get traction in the new markets that it says it has its eyes on, and whether or not it has the networks into those markets to be able to get those tractions quickly, or it has the growth tracking skills in order to get there quickly, etc. So I think it's the difference between market as a priority and the product as a priority. But just remember, team always wins. That's the most important point for us.
Great. Thanks for your sharing.
Sure. Thanks for asking.